Hello and welcome everybody here to the beautiful, now rainy Brazil. We are at the east coast of Brazil, somewhat around, I think, 700 meters of altitude, and it is round one of the season 6 of GRS. We have a technically full grid. I hope everybody is joining throughout the qualifying, and then we will see 20 cars starting. For the first time, we are at the very beginning of a 12 race long calendar, and yeah, I'll be sharing these 12 races with you. But first and foremost, let me sort this out. Yeah, I guess this is good. Who is the first car out on track? It is an Alpha Tauri. I think, yeah, it is Tyler. He's got the intermediate tire fitted, so it is not that wet, but I don't think it is going to dry up in the meantime, during the qualifying. So I don't think that we will see slicks. We might see them in the race, but not in the qualifying, as he's drifting around. Tyler Witts here in the AlphaTauri. I'm not sure if the inters are the right tire. It looks very wet. Let's see what Theo Smith has fitted. He's got the inters as well. So let's... but there are some wet tires, some full wets. So let me take you around a lap of Brazil, around the 4.3 kilometer long track. It is a hard braking zone into turn 1 into the Senna S. Down the hill is very easy to lose the back end, especially in these rainy conditions. Now through the left onto the first actual GRS straight, and sector 1 is complete. He goes through the left hand that takes a lot of curb on the inside and outside, and now he comes to the infield through a very long and sweepy right-hander, turn 6 and 7, into another hard braking zone into turn 8 that leads up to a very roller coaster like section of the track. We have around 100 meters of altitude throughout the lap, as he catches a huge slide there, and he completes sector 2 as well. Now goes on to the long back straight that consists of some corners, but they're all taken flat out very easy. And he comes across the start finish line. It is going to be a 1:21.7. The Aston Martin puts a 19.5 though. That is 2 seconds quicker already. Who's the next car? Is no, it's not David Hoy. It's not Adam Bradshaw either. It's Alfie Harvey. No, it isn't. It's an Alpine. Never mind. We are staying on the Williams now. Who is about to complete his lap. He gets some slipstream from the Aston Martin ahead of him, and it is 1:20.8. And as you can see, we have an intermediate tire, or an intermediate run tire, a car on pole position, followed by a full wet. So I was right that the tires don't really make a difference right now. They both work. They both work quite well, and let's take a look on Luke Mills, the reigning champion who won the first division or tier 1 last season. He's trying to defend his title. I'm not sure how this is going to work, or if it's going to work. He puts up a purple middle sector though, so it's not looking too bad. Coming around the last few corners, and it is going to be a 18.9. Puts in pole position. He's on the intermediate tires as well, so you know, Push Kadir puts himself P8 in the McLaren. As now, this was Alfie Harvey who goes 6th fastest on full wet tires. David Hoy comes across the start-finish line as 4th for now. The man who won F2 last season, if I'm not mistaken. The second Aston Martin, so this should be Charlie Van. Sorry if I don't pronounce it the correct way. Puts himself P2 or stays P2, but just 600ths behind Luke Mills. And Adam Bradshaw has binned it in the Senna SS, I think. Didn't quite catch that one. As there's a Ferrari coming out of the last corner. It is Otto Sonnenlind, I'm not sure, who is going to set a 1:20.1 on the full wet as well. So the field is still indecisive what tire is the best one. Theo Smith goes 11 fastest, and Dino Pushkadia tries to... No, he's starting a lap actually. David Hoy is also going to start a new lap. So is Charlie Van, I'm not sure. The Haas of Timo is on an outlap and starting a lap as well actually. The Mercedes is on one as well. David Hoy 3.5 tenths up in the first sector. Let's just stay on him then and watch him how he takes the middle sector, a very slippery middle sector as you can see. Up the hill he goes. That's my yellow flags just because someone... Bradshaw must have crashed in the pits. Well, this is not ideal. But Brazil is very inviting for that. It's very easy to crash in the pits actually. Or maybe the game just froze for him, or he had an issue. Oh, unfortunate, of course. He will start P15 at most. As David Hoy puts it on pole position by 8 tenths, so the track improvement is massive right now, and we don't see any more full wet tires, as they're probably not good enough anymore. Jeez, that S. Martin is flying, another 1.5 tenths quicker than David Hoy. The Mercedes of I think it is Matthew Bailey goes on the second place on the front row. Alfie Harvey did improve, but is still 9th. Who's next one? Is this Theo Smith? Yeah, it is Theo Smith. He's 1.5 seconds down though. I'm not sure if this will be enough. No. What about Dino? He goes 4 faster, yeah, the McLaren. Looking good so far. Who is the next car to come around the final corner? Well, I don't know, so I am going to stay on Timo. No, he's on a slow lap. Ian Bilbas is about to start his lap. Ooh, this is another improvement for the Mercedes of Matthew Bailey, who's now 6.5 tenths in front of the whole field. But there's still 7 minutes left in qualifying, and I think we'll have to wait until the very end to see the fastest of laps. Dino slowed down. Luke goes quicker, puts it on provisional pole once more, as Theo Smith goes P7 for now. And he is already improving again. He is now nearly a tenth up in the first sector alone. As Liam tries to join once more. Let's hope it works now. We're gonna go on board with Tyler again, as we've done in the first lap of qualifying. He has a purple middle sector. I'm not sure if I can trust the game, to be honest. But let's see. He would need a 1:17.0 that was just set by Ian Bilbas. Tyler goes only 10th fastest for now. But Ian in the Alfa Romeo is now on provisional pole. The Red Bull goes 5th fastest actually. The Red Bull of Blake Ward, I think? Ward? Something like that, I hope. Luke Mills goes another bit quicker. Alfie is starting his lap. And Theo Smith goes into the pit lane. This is the Williams of Nathan Powers. I'm not that familiar with all the English names. It's looking good. It is enough for P6 for the Williams, as there was a Haas coming across the start-finish line, followed by another Haas actually, Timo, but he goes into the pit lane. Arjan is starting his lap, and David Hoy is on an outlap as well, the second Alfa Romeo. The Red Bull of Blake Ward is not on the fast lap. But who's the Alpine? Is it Luke? Yeah, it's Luke Mills, but he's going in. As I have absolutely no idea who's coming across the start-finish line next. It might be Edwin, I think it's his name, yeah, Edwin Trivenda. He goes pole position. Provisional pole for the second Alpine, and it is an Alpine front row lockout as of now. There are still 4 minutes to go, but it's looking good for them. It's looking real good. What about Neil Williams goes into the pit lane. David Hoy not on a quick lap, I think, but his teammate is. Purple middle sector. What can he do? Can he find some more time in the last sector and then maybe split the two Alpines on the front row? It is looking good. And no, he doesn't split them, he just goes in front of both of them by half a second. This is quite a margin. Tyler improving by a second as well, and he needs that improvement, but he goes in for now. So is Alfie. Looks like everybody is just getting new tires to prepare for their last and final run. I think there's an S Martin coming. Theo Smith who's starting his outlap. Let's just stay on board with him. Let's just stay on board and see what he can do around that majestic track on Sao Paulo here. The rain has definitely eased off a bit. It is not as strong as it was. And yeah, Theo Smith can improve. But he invalidates in turn 4, I think it is. The first corner in the middle sector. And now the two Ferraris are starting. And it's Noka, I'm not sure again. Joined throughout qualifying and is now nearly doing an Esteban Ocon. As there is an S Martin right behind him. I don't hope that he was on a lap. I think he was though. The stewards are gonna have a look at this. Timo starting a lap as well. Oh, there's one of the Alpines coming. Always interesting. He's starting his lap though. Edwin. Who's the Ferrari? Is it Otto Sonnenlind Snucken? Yeah, he's starting his lap as well. Dino Pushkadia is 11th for the moment, but puts his McLaren P4 once again, as he's done this a little bit earlier in qualifying. What about Ennis? He will still finish his lap to at least set a lap time, I guess, in that red Ferrari. It is going to be P13 for the Albanian-based driver. Arjan Bilbas puts himself pole position. Luke Mills follows him right behind on P2 of the grid. The Blake Ward, I think it is, goes P3. Jeez, the times are dropping massively. Nathan Powers is starting his lap. David Hoy does so too. What about Edwin? Edwin goes P3 right behind Luke, and it is the end of qualifying now. Theo Smith goes P6. Snucken puts his Ferrari on the front row. I'm not sure if he can keep it that way. What can Dino Pushkadia do? Can he do anything about it? He goes P7. The Mercedes of... I forgot his name again. Matthew Bailey, of course. Is looking like a strong lap again. Pole position by 2/10. Oh, the times are dropping. What can Ennis do? Ennis is nearly 2 seconds up as well. Goes P12. Alfie Harvey right in front of an Alpine. Goes P5. Oh my days, what is happening now? Luke Mills goes pole position by 3 I'm missing everything. Anybody, I think, yeah, nobody that can actually challenge him is still on the lap. Maybe David Hoy, never mind. David Hoy, P2. Oh my, yeah, but this is qualifying over now. Holy smokes, man. So Luke wins the qualifying by 1.5 tenths ahead of David Hoy. Timo, I forgot his name again. What's his name? Matthew Bailey, of course. Nathan Powers, Arjan Bilbas, Charlie Wen, probably Van. yeah, this is the top 14 of qualifying. Luke Mills, David Hoy, Timo, I forgot it again, the Mercedes, Nathan Powers, Arjan Bilbas, Charlie Van, Blake Ward, Otto Sonnelind, Alfie Harvey, Edwin Javander, Dino Pushkadia, Tyler Theo Smith, Jensen, Ennis Noka, Liam Cross and Adam Bradshaw. Liam and Adam both got disqualified, had an issue or didn't want to set 11 qualifying. But yeah, surprises I think. David Hoy last season in F2, now in the first race of the new season puts himself on P2 in F1. Let's see if he can keep it that way in the race, as I still have no idea if there is rain in the race as well. We are going to find out very soon though. It is not looking like rain, but as we've learned from real life Formula 1, this can change very quickly here, as the Atlantic Ocean is right next to Sao Paulo. So there is always a chance of rain here, I guess. We're looking down the beautiful pit straight here, which at the end features the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series, driven by Bernd Mailänder, the safety car of course. That it hopefully doesn't come out today. As you're already on the grid, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go already. Luke Mills doesn't get the best of starts. David Hoy already down the inside of him. He has the inside line now for the center, as Luke Mills is on the right side on the mediums. He gets ahead and there is a fight behind. The Mercedes of, I forgot it again, is side by side with the Haas, who gets ahead now. Nathan Powers is trying to go down the inside. What was that? What have I... Am I missing something? Virtual safety car. They've all retired. Okay, they've all retired. Never mind. I was about to say. No. What? Hold up. I have no... Oh yeah, red flag. Okay, we have a red flag. Okay, good. This was funny. They've all left the session. I think I should do the same. Yeah, okay. I'm leaving the session and we'll set up another lobby to be ready in hopefully 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, looking here at the roller coaster of Brazil, as I mentioned earlier. When you're driving on the track, you might not even notice it, that it goes that much up and down that much, but it actually goes up and down quite a lot. And it is also the second highest destination F1 visits with the current calendar, and I don't think this is going to change next season. So yeah, let's just be patient and wait for the new lobby to be set up. And I already got the information that we are going to restart from qualifying positions, because some drivers had an issue with their setups, I think. So to give everybody the same chance, we are going to re-lobby. And the Mercedes I was talking about is of course Matthew Bailey. I need to remember this name. Oh yeah, and there is the lobby. And we are back in at Bahrain now. Let's see. Of course, we're giving the lobby host some time to change that. So, what can I tell you about Brazil? There isn't really much. It usually provides some really interesting races, but well, didn't quite happen this year. Apart from the last 2 laps between Perez and Alonso, but the Autodromo José Carlos Pace, it's called, I think, has quite some history in Formula 1. I think they're racing there since the early 70s, and it used to be an oval, I think, and now it is half of an oval with the infield. Yeah, we are going to drive, I think, 35 laps. But yeah, this is really all I can say. There isn't really much more. We are 16 people. I don't quite remember how many we were at the start of the race, but I think we weren't many more. Now. There's a Mercedes missing. That's all I know. And this is the Mercedes of course, not Matthew Bailey this time. It is Sam Short. Oh, did we have 2 Mercedes? I don't know. Well, we are not readying up yet, so but there's definitely an Aston Martin missing. The Aston Martin of Charlie Van One, I don't know. Charlie is having some issues. Alright, so this might take a little while longer, I don't know. The second Aston is in now, so we might just be waiting for him. I don't actually know. Alright, well, we'll just wait. Oh, it's 36 laps, okay. So, and we are going in 25 seconds, really nice. Blake Ward thinks Blake Ward will win. Well, let's see if Blake Ward is right with that. Is it Blake Ward? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, it should be Blake Ward. Weather is locked to dry. Very nice. This will make it obviously easier for drivers. But this might also make the race a little less interesting, as everybody will be on their dry setups now. Whilst with the previous lobby, some people might have went for the wet setups to get a better qualifying position. This obviously isn't the case now. And we are looking down the beautiful pit straight once again, down to the Rolex clock. Well, there isn't really much to see here. There aren't even any people at the balcony here, or whatever that is called above the pit boxes. There are some people standing in the Red Bull garage, I can see that. Probably Christian Horner, who usually stays there and then walks off to the pit stand. But as I had no... yeah, and we are going. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and Season 6 of GRS is underway now. Luke Mills gets not the greatest of starts once again, as David Hoy is now in front of him actually, and they are side by side still through turn 2. Turn 3, David Hoy is right beside him, but on the inside Luke is now ahead. Is anything happening there in the background? Yeah, there is Edwin. Oh, but there's a Ferrari. Tyler is making a huge launch down the inside there, forcing the Aston Martin off, and now the Ferrari of Snooken can sneak through. The Haas tries to hang around the outside, and now the soft tries to switch back as there's a massive pile up. Oh my days. I can't see anything. Thank you. Theo Smith tries to move down the inside on Liam, as there's a virtual safety car, and Edwin already retired. He got spun on himself, whatever. That is unfortunate, of course, as he was looking very, very good in qualifying. David Hoy dropped to 5th position. Detail I will of course put on the tires. Timo's on hard, so is Arjan Bilbas, and the Aston Martin in P10. Is there anything happening in the back? Liam is quite close to Dino, but the virtual safety car is still on, obviously, so overtaking is prohibited. Adam Bradshaw is also on the hardest compound. And the virtual safety car should actually end soon, I hope, so that we can get back underway. And yeah, the safety car ended right now. And well, the field is still very close together there. Arjan made a mistake, got a little snap of oversteer, I think. This opens up an opportunity for Blake Ward, who is on the soft, and of course he wanted to use them. So he's using his battery now to make a move, but Arjan is using a little bit as well. GRS gets enabled. Blake goes around the outside. He should be able to stick it because the tires are just so much better. Yeah, he gets ahead before turn 3. Arjan might come back with the help of GRS now, as he needs to defend from Tyler, so Tyler goes down the inside, also on softs. They leave each other enough room. They're still side by side going into turn 6 and 7 now. Tyler around the outside, can he make it stick now? Maybe with the switchback down the inside. Whew, optimistic. But very clean and fair from both drivers. Otto is having a look at Tyler as well. Jensen is on the softs, and of course yes, Martin's on the hard, so he will have the disadvantage in these early stages of the Grand Prix. Jensen is trying it down the inside. Yes, Martin is still there on the right though, and is now ahead and on the inside going into turn 2. Can Jensen do anything with the help of DRS now? He is much quicker on the exit, but the Aston Martin seems to run very little downforce, as Snukken tries to have a look at the Alfa Romeo of Arjan as well. Couldn't quite make it stick. Blake Ward stays ahead of Nathan for now. Luke is already has already pulled out of the DRS from the Mercedes, who's under pressure from Timo. This amazes me somehow, as Timo is on the hards, and if he can stay in the DRS now and just stick with him, put on some very good times, he will have a huge advantage at the end of the Grand Prix. Now he goes down the inside and makes the move very easy. Snukken gets past Arjan now. He does not have the DRS, I think, so he needs to use a lot of his battery in order to stay ahead. Nathan Powers passes Blake Ward on the DRS straight, and Snukken could actually stay ahead. And what was that? Tyler having a look on Arjan, this time around the inside line, is a little bit too careful there, and now gets eaten alive by the Aston Martin, who just says thank you very much, goes down the inside and is now ahead. This did not go to plan for the AlphaTauri there, who gets sent into the Haas that was making a very optimistic dive. Nothing happening behind for now. The Haas of Jensen really wants to make up some positions, and he did not hesitate. He did not hesitate to go for a move. Theo Smith is, well, I don't know if he's stuck in this train, as he's on the mediums as well. Oh, but there's a move happening for P5, and now I'm probably missing all of the action here. Oh no, I was right back, and this is gonna be a safety car. That's Williams flying, and another Aston Martin as well. It's just a virtuous, no, it's a full course caution. Yeah, well, it looked unfortunate, as if the Aston Martin just turned in a little too much and a little too early, and then spun himself round. As Ennis has left the session, I will... How can I... I will try to re-invite him. And who's going to pit now? This is obviously the most important. Everybody, what is happening in the pit lane? Is everybody going on hards until the end now? Timo is trying the mediums, I suppose. As Ennis has joined already. Very good. Well, this has got to be quite a race now. The first 4 are all on used tires, so they still have to pit. Luke Mills does not have to pit. The Mercedes of course. Matthew Bailey has to pit either. Timo, well, it's gonna be a stretch, probably like what, 28 laps on these mediums. I'm not sure if they last that long. I'm really not sure. It is gonna be difficult for him though, this is safe to say. Maybe someone in the YouTube chat knows if the mediums last that long. Well, yeah, the race was quite eventful, this is true. Mitch, I'm not sure. Some people were going for optimistic moves. As Dino Pushkadia pits again. Did he? Yeah, people pick softs and just dive. Everything is very true. This, I can agree on that. There were some soft drivers that did not want to stay behind the slower compounds. So Dino pitted again for new mediums, as he probably started on the mediums. Edwin, you might be able to see it on the stream if you go back a little. I might have got it, but yeah. So apparently the mediums will last till the end. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting then. It's gonna be very interesting, because we have the same sort of situation again. There will be some medium runners that are obviously much quicker, and safety car comes in this lap. And the hard runners that will have their opportunity at the end of this race. And I will actually, just for that, enable the telemetry. Otto right ahead of Liam and Ennis, the two Ferraris, sort of sandwiching the AlphaTauri there. When will Otto go? He's on third gear now, and he's gone. He's caught Liam sleeping a little there. Luke already passed Adam Bradshaw, and the Mercedes of Matthew Bailey is trying the same. Luke around the outside of the Ferrari now. Can he make it stick through turn 3? The Mercedes, no! Oh my god, I saw that coming from miles away. Can Nathan do anything down the inside here of Blake Ward? No. This is another, or it's a virtual safety car, I think. Yeah, it's a virtual safety car. As Ennis got spun around this time. Oh, he spun himself around, this is up to you. He had to leave the Mercedes some space there. This is not... It's not my... well, my works. Yeah, people's awareness is questionable. This is true. The situation just proved that once again. We will see if this changes throughout the race. I really hope so. Welcome to F1. Yeah, F1 comes is probably gonna be safety car after safety car after safety car. But I guess I could say and talk about some stupid stuff while the safety cars are on, and I think it's turning green. No, it is not. But now it is. Oh my days, Timo already down the inside of Arjan there. Can he make it stick now into turn 4? He uses some of his battery and he will... There goes for a second there, but he makes it stick. Great move there. Superb driving there after the virtual safety car. He goes down the inside again of David Hoy, who's in on the hard. Now around the outside. Can he make it stick? Will his tires be enough of an advantage? It is looking like that. As oh my god, the second half goes for a massive dive on both of the Alfa Romeos there. Well, this is quite a race so far. People do not have patience these days. Blake Ward, is he going to prove my point? Is he going to dive down the inside? Of course he is. He is down the inside of the Williams there, trying to keep it around the outside and now inside of turn 3. The Haas is joining in as well. There's 3 wide on the first GRS straight. The Red Bull is right in the middle and he comes out first, but the Haas comes out first of Timo. Red Bull P2 and the Williams lost 4 positions now. No, he's still down the inside of Jensen, trying to make the best out of the situation, but he still loses the position. There was some horrible corners there for him. Nathan Powers trying to gain back 1 position, but it was optimistic there. Oh, somebody spun. Yeah, Otto spun it or got a snap of oversteer, I'm not sure. As Luke goes for, the lead of this race. Liam is obviously still on old tires, so he isn't a threat in the long run. Arjan goes off track a little and the Haas, oh my god, what am I seeing? The Haas tried to save with the Ferrari of Ennis did, and it nearly turned out the same way, but he didn't spin, so this is good for him. Timo around the outside of Snukken there, great moves. Otto coming back though, and but he can't keep up battling through this middle sector. Oh, there was some lag involved, at least on my side. Arjan and Blake Ward, as well as Jensen, who are all fighting for P5. Nathan getting a little too close for comfort there. Arjan now opens up the GRS, and will he have a look on Blake? I am not sure. He will tell us in a few seconds. No, he doesn't. He decides to stay behind him for now and maybe have a look now with the much better exit he gets out of turn 2. Out of the Senna S, now opens up DRS. He doesn't use his battery. And actually this looks horrible. Liam now holding off Timo a little, who obviously wants to get past and go on the hunt for Luke. Whilst we are seeing Blake and Arjan battling through the middle sector side by side. Jensen is joining in as well. Blake left him a good amount of room there, very fair. And stays ahead. Oh, Jensen with the switchback, what a move there. They're side by side going on to that back straight. He is ahead of him at the moment. Timo goes through, or Liam lets him through. Otto has to let Iron go as well, I think, as his tires won't be the best anymore. And he probably also has to let Jensen go now. Lots of great moves, so yeah, of course, the moves are, some are ridiculous, but some are very, very good, very brilliant, and very fair. Some aren't, but most of them are very fair and clean. Jensen, oh, he's tried it way too many times before. I saw that coming. The Williams of Nathan down the inside of Blake now, who's losing quite good amount of positions there. Who spun the Alfa Romeo of David. Oh, that is unfortunate for him. It looked really good in qualifying. Jensen is very aggressive indeed. But keep in mind that he also has to use his mediums, at least compared to the hard runners. So he wants to make up some positions. You are definitely going to be busy, yeah, I can promise you that. It obviously always depends how the people, or if the people are going to report all of this. But if they are, then there is quite a lot to report. And Nathan is the next one now behind Otto, who will have to pass him as soon as possible, because Otto's tires are so much slower compared to everyone's tires around him. Especially for the middle sector, I think it is gonna be like hell. As Tyler had a little bit of a moment there. Dino just can't use his momentum though, even though he's on the mediums. We'll go back to the battle for P6 as Nathan goes through. Otto obviously can't do much. Red Bull. Oh, there was contact at the front. Nathan lost a lot of time there, and the Red Bull sneaks through. Can he get both of the positions? Otto is around the outside, and the Red Bull makes it stick. Beautiful move there from Blake, as Ennis retired in the pits, I think. Yeah, it looks like that. So Nathan, now he's had enough, goes down the inside, tries a move. Now around the outside through this very long left-hander that kind of falls away from you. Nathan still doesn't make it stick. Otto is still on his inside. They're going side by side through this long flat-out left-hander, as Nathan now gets ahead. And they're catching up to Liam by now, the second car that still is to pit yet. Blake down the inside, takes the shorter line. Nathan does the same. Can he make it stick around the outside? What does Liam say to this? Yeah, he can't really do anything about it. Maybe now with the help of GRS. Yeah, down the inside. Liam has much lower wings, and he makes it stick. Oh, understeers quite a lot there, and the Williams goes for the switchback as they're side by side now going through sector 2. Will Liam try to keep up? Yeah, he decides to back out of it, to not lose the position. Oh, to not lose the position against Otto, who is obviously his main rival in this race. Jeez, this was intense. and it's not over. It's definitely not over yet. Alfie Harvey is the next one who's going to catch, or already caught up to the two cars that weren't in the pit yet. He does not. Oh, what's happening here? Theo Smith launches an attack on Dino down the inside, makes it stick beautifully, and he will get the DRS on the back straight, so he will be able to maintain his position. Lovely done there from the Aston Martin driver. Yeah, if we forget the first few laps, this is some amazing battling. I have to agree on that. This is amazing so far. Dino now try to have a look, as I guess Theo had a little bit of a moment. Oh yeah, and he had one again. As I will disable this real quick. I will put on the stops. Oh, it's the same amount of space it takes up. Anyways, coming back, Liam goes into the pits now. He was on the hards, so this means that Otto goes very long actually. Alfie got past him, I guess. Oh no, there is the Red Bull of the retired Adam. Distracting some people, I guess. His teammate is fighting there with Nathan. Does Nathan try to go for a move? No. But some great moves there again. Side by side through the long left-hander, 6 and 7. Amazing. Honestly, truly amazing. And this battle is definitely not over yet. Oh, Nathan doesn't get the best of exits. Can he go for a move into turn 1? He has burned his energy already. Whilst Blake still has a decent amount left. But Nathan is using his. It's not going to be enough to go for a move. Dino might go for a move now though. But I think the Aston Martin of Theo was running super low wings. So even with DRS it's going to be difficult for him to overtake. As I'll actually have to put on the tires again to see where we can where we will await some beautiful and interesting battles. And so far Brazil did definitely not disappoint, I'll have to say. Oh, Dino had a moment there, I think. Or Tyler? Something has happened here with these three. As now Theo is in P9 ahead of both Tyler and Dino. Whoa, what are they doing? They're pushing each other off track nearly. Tyler regains his 9th position. Question is though, is he able to maintain it? No, definitely not. That Aston Martin is a rocket ship on the straight. And well, yeah, this train here of 4 cars from Blake over Nathan, Alfie, and well, Otto for now, yes, but in a few laps not anymore, is also very, very interesting. We will see how this turns out. Luke is well still flying away from Timo. and I guess by now this hards might be a little better. As Jensen goes in again. Is it worth a try to go on the softs now? I have absolutely no idea, so if anybody knows, let me know. Oh no, I wanted to go to them, hello. Liam making a move on, I forgot his name again, the Mercedes, man. Yeah, Tyler, no chance against Theo now, as he's way too fast on the straight. Jensen went on the mediums again. Why is that? I really don't know. But anyways, let's focus on this battle right here between Blake and the two Williams of Nathan and Alfie. Arjan goes in the pits. Wait, hold on. Why? More people coming in? I thought they were all going to the end. Nevertheless, Blake is having none of it and is battling with Nathan there for P3 now. I still don't want to miss. Oh my lord. Still don't want to miss this between David and Liam. And now I missed the Nathan got past Blake. There's a Haas flying, but not quite enough. Oh yeah, never mind, it was enough. Side by side now through turn 6 and 7 as they make contact, and they... No, just the Mercedes went spinning. He's just pitted for the softs. No, he didn't. He's on 13 lap old softs, so okay. Still doesn't make it good, of course, but Nathan in again, in as well. Do they all have to pit? Like, is this the fastest strategy? I thought the fastest is just to stay till the end. Well, I mean, they will know what they're doing, I guess. And Liam is... Oh no! Theo gets spun! Theo gets spun by... I think it was Arjan Bilbas there. And Liam is all out of a sudden in for podium. Oh, there was not much space given there by Liam though. And Arjan is having... Oh, he gets blocked by the second AlphaTauri there of Tyler, who's struggling a lot on these old hards. Loses both positions. Oh, that was a horrible lap for him then. He loses another position actually to... Oh my god! Jensen taps his front right tire. Yeah, Liam did send one on his teammate, but to be fair, his teammate was on 17 or is on 17 lap old hards, while Liam is on brand new tires, so I can sort of understand it. Interesting there. Arjan going for a move on no, not Jensen, it is Tyler, Liam of course. They are side by side through turn 6 and 7. How is it gonna turn out this time? Liam around the outside, can he make it stick? Maybe for the switchback now. He's under threat from the Haas behind, but this car backs out. The Haas of Jensen. So this is Timo. I didn't even know. This is Timo then. Two Williams right behind each other, both on nearly brand new softs. obviously they aren't going to hold each other up. They will play as a team to hopefully both get David Hoy now on the straight. I mean, technically they did get him on the straight as he went into the pit lane, but that was not quite what they were thinking of. And if Luke stays out for 10 more laps, this is gonna be the most... yeah, it's definitely gonna be a dominant win. As I really don't believe that Timo, Arjan and Jensen and maybe even Liam are going to catch up 20 seconds in just over 10 laps. There will be 2 seconds a lap and... well, no, I don't really see that coming, to be honest. Make sure we hit 100 messages. Can you see the messages that pop up on the PlayStation screen? I think so. Well, yeah, obviously Luke is gonna be having a hard time in the end. And the two Williams? No, they're not fighting. No. Alfie let Nathan through, I think. Some good teamwork there. Yeah, it says 85. Yeah, that is correct. Okay. Timo is still on 18.5. Obviously, he's gonna gain the most through this middle sector here. And as long as Arjan doesn't attack him, he's gonna make up a lot of time. $17.9. Whoa, what are you saying? I should give commentator curse on Luke? I think Luke is too good to get commentator's curse, to be honest. 17.5. He's using his battery now. Does this mean he's going to come in this lap? Arjan flying past Timo on the straight. Using his GRS to probably catch up a little quicker on Luke. And the Haas is weaving there, signaling him that obviously he's not going to attack, as they have to play together now. I think Luke is going to pit this lap for soft. At least I don't see a reason why he's using so much of his battery. That's the only reason I can think of, and Dino loses a position unfortunately to David. But no, Luke stays out, alright, so my prediction was wrong. Well, yeah, Luke should be fine as long as he doesn't make a mistake and as long as the Haas don't drop off a cliff now. But obviously, the longer you drive on them, the easier it is going to be to make a mistake. And oh, this is going to be interesting. Maybe Tyler is going to join in this battle as well. They're on the start-finish straight right now. Will Dino attack? The straight line speed of that S Martin there of Theo is honestly crazy. Oh, Dino! Huge snap of oversteer there, nearly bins into the wall in the Senna S. Tyler, oh, huge move though. Can he stay ahead of that Aston Martin with a straight line speed? Man, this is crazy. He gets the move done though through the long left-hander. And now needs to make sure to create a big enough of a gap. Depends if they hit a cliff. Well, Sao Paulo is right next to it, to the Atlantic, so if he hits a cliff, he's gonna end his race in the ocean. well, I guess if he wants to go for a swim. And Dino is having another look, and he just can't do it. It's crazy. Look at that! The Aston Martin doesn't even have GRS. That is the Mercedes engine from 2020 still. This is mad. Arjan now 14.2 seconds behind Luke. With 6 laps to go, yeah, I think Luke is safe. But Arjan certainly isn't, as he's got a penalty. And he's got 2 Haas right behind him. Timo now going for a move. Quite an easy one with the DRS. Can he come back? Oh, Liam gets a little bit of a snap there. As Arjan is... No, he's not trying anything into turn 4. Liam is under pressure now as well. He's got 4 cars that are all on soft tires right behind him. I am not sure. Record amount. I'm not sure if Liam can keep all of them behind. This is gonna be an intense end of this race for him. As now Dino finally goes through on Susie. Theo, of course. He collects a penalty though, but I think it was worth it. Theo's on 24 lap old hard. This is honestly crazy. Yeah, Nathan is nearly in the DRS range from Liam. The Red Bull just flies past Alfie there on the start finish straight. Otto is also there. He's going for a move into turn 4 to make some slight contact. Otto forces him really wide there. Not sure if this was alright. But he gained the position for now. This is probably all he cares about. And I've missed that Timo got past Arjan. Yeah, they should definitely pit for fastest lap. Especially Theo, as he's nothing to lose. And Arjan collects another 3 seconds. And he's now on 8. I'm not sure what he got the 5 seconds for. Nevertheless, he goes back into P2. There are no moves behind, I think. So we'll stay on him, as he might get under pressure now from both of the Haas. No, he manages to stay ahead. Into the middle sector, never mind, Nathan goes past Liam. And this is 1 car past. Liam still has 3 cars behind and 3.5 laps to go. Let's see if the DRS from Nathan is going to help him at all. So there are 2 battles we'll have to focus on for the last few laps. There's obviously this one for P5 between Nathan, Liam, Blake, Otto and Alfie. And then of course for P2 between Arjan, Timo and Jensen. Oh, thank you very much. Arjan did speed into the pits, so yeah, it will definitely stand. Speaking of which, he loses a position, but we now have to take a look behind to Otto. Goes past Blake. and Arjan could not regain the position on Timo. Where is the Ferrari? Ferrari is on the outside and lost the position again to Blake. With 3 laps to go, this is going to be very intense. I think there was some slight contact as Otto wanted to try and move down the inside. Susie has a 5-second time penalty and is probably going to try and give it a shot for the fastest lap. Arjan is still in the sandwich of the 2 halves, and he will get the GRS on the start finish straight as Jensen can't really get any closer to him. I mean, now he is, because he used a lot of his battery. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Now I have to go on board. Both the Haas blocking the Alfa Romeo. They're great teamwork. This was very good. They just need to keep it ahead of him now. But if this works, this was one of the best moves I've ever seen. This was insane. Yeah, and Arjan's behind them now. It has worked so far. Blake going for another move down the inside here into turn 4 on the Ferrari of Otto. Otto tries to go for the switchback, is now on the outside. He gets a much better exit and is ahead going into turn 6 now. Liam... Oh no, he just retired in pits. I thought there was a late crash. As we will enter the last lap of this Grand Prix right about now. The 2 Haas still are now ahead of Arjan and obviously are giving each other DRS and slipstream. Are they going to maintain their double podium? It looks like it right now, as Arjan cannot find a way through. They're still right behind each other going through the centers. They will be giving each other DRS and slipstream again. Can they block Arjan off? Somehow if there's contact and there's a ghosted car, this was definitely not helpful. Arjan leaves Timo right about enough space and backs out of it. No, he tries to go for a switchback, but the gap was closing pretty quick there. And I'm not sure, I don't think that there's anything going to happen. So we have some time to take a look at the winner of today's Grand Prix, Luke Mills. Congratulations to the Alpine driver. He wins the first round of the season. Let's see how many more he can win this season. But we'll go right back to the battle for P2. The 2 Haas right behind each other. Can Arjan do anything about this? This is going to be a Alonso Paris situation. Who's going to come out? Oh, that was 9 thousandths of a second. Jensen just... Oh my days. There's another one. Liam crossed 29 thousandths of a second. What is happening here in Brazil? This was some super close action there. In the end, David Hoy grabs the last point that is given out in P10. That was amazing, not gonna lie. This was a great Grand Prix. Tyler finishes P11, and if I'm not mistaken, Dino just got the fastest lap. As he's creating some music for us, hopefully it's not copyright. P12 for the Croatian McLaren driver. And this is it. This was the first Grand Prix of the season. We have had 13 or 14 finishes. This race was interesting all the way till the end. And these are your final results. Previous final results. Oh, what? I've never ever seen that. What? Did he just fall? That is a cool animation. And yeah, congratulations to Luke, obviously, and Alpine as a whole, who was able to well, make his tires last as long as he needed them. It was the right choice to stay out. And this is your final result. Yeah, with Luke Mills winning the first race of the season, right ahead of Jensen, Timo, Arjan Bilbers, Blake Ward, Nathan Powers, Liam Cross, Otto Sonnelind, Alfie Harvey, David Hoy, Tyler Witz, I think, Dino Pushkaria, Theo Smith, I forgot his name again, the Mercedes, Adam Bradshaw, Ennis, and yeah, they've all retired unfortunately, or DNF'd, whatever. I'll make sure to get the race director real quick, as we had a lot of warnings and this might be necessary for stewarding. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I don't think we are able to do interviews, so yeah, make sure to tune back in next week, same place on the internet, same time, when we will be in Japan, Suzuka racing. Hopefully this is going to be as entertaining as this race was. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it and have a very nice evening.